Hello YouTube, today I have the HTRC H4AC Duo battery charger. This is for LiPo batteries, 2 to 4 cell, and it charges 2 batteries at one time. And it shows on the box that it comes with this apparently, but it actually only comes with this bottom plug. It does not come with the top one. The top one's optional. Then it comes with a UK plug here, but you can get an adapter to do the UK plug to US, or you can get another 18 or 16 gauge wire that has the same kind of plug on the end like this to go into the charger. This is what's on it actually. It's the same thing. It's one of those C8s, I think it is. C8 plug. So that's what I ended up doing. Instead of getting the adapter to go to US, I got another plug. Now this comes in black or white, and I ended up with a black one. They have a mark on here, but there's no mark on this box, but I did end up with a black one. So let's take a look at this. It comes with the charger, 2 of these T connector to the XT60 connectors. So if you have something that has a T connector, you can plug this into the charger here and then plug your T connector off your battery into that. It comes with a manual, which is pretty self-explanatory anyway, but does give you the specifications on it, kind of. It's 2 amp charge current, 2 to 4 cell, 20 watts times 2, so a total of 40 watt. And it's about 170 grams, and it's only 90 by 90 by 40 millimeters. So it's not too big. I mean, this is good for out in the field if you're not worried about charging really fast. It does take a little while to charge a battery, especially a 2200 milliamp 3S, and even a 2S. It takes a good hour to charge up. So let's get this plugged in here in just a second, but here's where you would plug your battery in. Here's your balance leads for 2, 3, and 4S batteries. You got your power cord goes into here, and it's got an on-off switch. And then on the other side you have a spot to charge your other battery. It does have a cooling fan in here, and that will be going when you're charging up your batteries. It's got 3 buttons on the front. This is just to switch your channel, and this is for each channel to start charging, put it in idle, you know, start, stop charging. That's your only 2 options there. So let's plug this in and we'll take a look at the screen. Okay, and we turn it on. And what you have here is a readout of each cell. And right now it's at idle, it's on channel 1. This is your time that is charging, but I've noticed that is way off. So I wouldn't even trust the time. Then it's how many milliamps and how many volts it's doing. So let's go ahead and plug in this 3S 2200 milliamp battery, and we'll show you what it does here. I want to plug in the balance lead first on the 3S. And I got it upside down. Let's try that again. Okay, got the balance lead in. And then plug this in here. And now, we should have a readout already, but we do not. I might have to turn it off and turn it back on. Oh, there it is. There it comes up. Okay, so what we show here is 387, 388, and 388. Now, in order to start charging, right up here it says idle, and it tells you your channel you're on. You start charging just by pressing the channel 1 button. It changes to charge. Now it's telling you what its charge rate is, what its total voltage is, and right here is, I can't remember what that is off the top of my head, but apparently it's another milliamp readout on how much it's actually probably putting into it, but because it's gradually going up, so that's probably what it's putting in. But when it gets fully charged, it'll say full at the top, and then you can just turn it on idle, or you can even stop it here like this. Just press the channel button again, and it puts it at idle. And of course your voltage will drop just a little bit because it was pushing a charge into it. But to change channels, you just touch the channel button there, and I'm going to put a 2S on the other side here, and I do have a T connector on this 2S. So that's what these adapters are for that come with it. So I'm just going to plug this in, and then we would plug this into the balance port on the 2S, and then plug this into the charge for the XT60. And now when we switch channels, it's showing the two cells. There's 386 and 387. It's at idle, and of course you would press the channel 2 button to start charging. Just press that and it starts to charge. And since I don't want to charge these batteries all the way, since I'm not doing anything with them today, I'm just going to leave it at this. But as you're charging, switch over to channel 1, as you're charging, if it gets too out of balance, you will see this up here change to balancing, and that way you'll know it's actually doing its job. But I have done several batteries off of this, and all of them charge up quite nicely. They charge up to 4.2 across the board, and it does quite well. I mean, it's a good field charger if you're not worried about charging too fast. If you're fully charging batteries, it's a handy little extra charger to have. But it does not have like storage mode or anything like that. It does not have a lot of extra features. This is a very basic charger. They only run about 25 bucks, and I got 2 of these for out in the field, and even though it takes a little while to charge, it gives you a chance to sit back and relax for a few minutes while you're waiting on batteries. But yeah, I think it was worth the 25 bucks a piece for these things. They are quite nice. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't get any more of these if I needed more of them, for out in the field especially. But for home charging, I mean, if you just need to have some extra, you know, trying to get more batteries charged up at the same time, and you only have like, say, you have like a dozen batteries and you only have a way to charge 4 at a time, you can get 2 more batteries per out of these to fully charge them up before you go out to the field. So yeah, I really like these. They're really nice, and I highly recommend them because they do quite well. I mean, they I haven't had any problems with these whatsoever, and I have checked the batteries after charging them, and they're very, very close, if not exact, on the 4.2 volts when they charge up all the way. So yeah, the HTRC, what is it? H4AC Duo charger. Really nice little things. You've got the on-off switch. So the only thing I would say is, if you don't have the UK to the US adapter, you might want to pick some up. Or you can use like an 18 or 16 gauge wire with the C8 connect plug on it on the one end to plug into here, and you should be good to go. On the back here, it just kind of gives you your voltage inputs, charge power, charge current max, and your LiPo 2 to 4S times 2. And your display is a 128 by 64 LCD screen. So yeah, nice little, by the way, I did put these Velcros on here because I got it attached to something to hold it down. But nice little charger. Highly recommend them for cheap, 25 bucks. Like I said, it does not have a storage mode feature or anything like that. It's just a basic charger, but they do work out quite well. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.